I want to talk to you a little bit. You open up about your childhood with your amazing mom, Emma, and your brother, Clyde. Now, you tell us about what it was like before they passed away. Why was this the right time to write this book?
I'm not sure. I don't know, but I knew that I had to do it, and I wasn't sure whether I was in deep something about missing them, because they've been gone a while now. You know, it's 11 years and 15, 16 years, and so I think I just was starting to forget a lot of stuff. In the book, I said I probably should have started the book by saying, this may or may not have happened exactly the way I said it. It happened, but I can't tell you when.
Well, and what struck me in this is you grew up in the Chelsea projects, but you had all these incredible experiences growing up. You went to the Christmas Spectacular and saw the Rockettes. You'd go to Coney Island. You saw the Beatles. Your mom opened you up to a world of the arts and culture. And you say you don't know how she did it because she was living paycheck to paycheck, barely making ends meet. Do you know, and how was she able to do all this?
I still don't know. I mean, I talk about the fact that every Christmas she had, each night for about 11 nights, you'd wake up in the next morning and there's something painted on the window. And then the next day you'd wake up and there was a tree in the house. And I didn't know how she got the tree in the house because she wasn't a big woman, and by the time was done, it was all decorated. And she had made this wonderful thing. And the thing that she did always say to us is that she wanted us to be children as long as we could be. She wanted us to always be filled with wonder.
So you write in the book that when you were a kid, your mother had what they used to call a nervous breakdown.
Yes.
I know, but she had a difficult time.
Yeah.
And she was taken to the hospital. And you didn't really know what happened to her for 2 years, right?
Yeah.
I mean, and then she came back.
Yeah.
I read that she didn't really remember the two of you.
Yeah.
And who was taking care of you and Clyde? And how old were you, do you know?
I think I must have been around 8.
Wow.
I think I was
and Clyde was what, a teenager?
6 years older than me,
Yeah.
But our cousin Arlene, who is watching, who loves the show, she lives in Alabama, she took care of us, and my dad showed up, and he took care of us.
Right.
Yeah.
When she was in the hospital, though, I just want to follow up on that last one. What happened to her that she didn't remember who you were?
She got all those
They gave her
experimental
treatment.
Yeah.
Electroshock.
Electroshock. Because your husband, so here's another reason why you must really pay attention to what's going on politically, because there was a time in this country where your husband or your brother or any man involved in your life could make medical decisions for you. So my mother's father, my grandfather, and my dad
and they weren't
okayed it.
Together anymore.
No, they okayed that my mother get the shock treatment for 2 years.
I do.
The thing about grief is that there's no, I say it in the book, you have to understand people don't know what to say. They don't know how to respond, so my mom passed and I would get really annoyed with people that think, why are you asking me this question? What do you mean, how do I feel? And then I realized they haven't had the experience, so they don't know. So you can't be pissed at people because they are trying to be kind.